They're not competitive.
Point to Rhode Island. Point to Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Over here.
Look at that.
I'll cover it up.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to round one of the round robin portion of the American Farm Bureau Federation Young Farmer and Ranchers Discussion Meeting. My name is Jeff Vanderwerf, and I will be serving as the room chair for this event from the state of Michigan. At this time, out of respect to all our competitors, we have
Farm Bureau has this great potential to educate kids on all, topics on the agricultural spectrum. At the same time, we need to make sure we're pursuing a balance between regulations and,
I know that some counties struggle with getting people to come even to the regular county meetings.
Our struggle is to get enough board members there somewhere. But I think
less than 20% of what you're training them. So it also needs to make
highlight what you said about parents not thinking about their kid going onto another farm and getting hurt there. I don't think that's not the first thing they think of. They like to concentrate on their farm, which is good, but we also need to think about that.
and not only thinking about.
I was just going to say, just strengthening that point, in that most farm accidents for youth are not youth working on farm.
A big part of that, I think, is about kids not being aware of what's going on like around them with equipment, dangerous animals, chemicals.
And that's why when we're doing the assessment part of the aim for safety, we have to make sure that we have that second half, Valerie.
Yeah, I think I actually want to go back to what you said about teenagers. I think that's a really tough group to talk to about safety, let's be honest. I think we need to provide perhaps safety seminars or workshops that involve them doing something hands-on. Actually back home in Rhode Island, our FFA program puts on a safe tractor competition, and kids, they're graded on their skills driving the tractor, skid steers, other piece of equipment, and they're almost learning through the back door. They're learning about safety without really knowing it. And I think that's kind of how you have to reach that age
And
group.
we can get more kids there if we give them pizza. They love pizza. And I think Sarah was on this point too. The first part is we do have to.
Like that a lot, and I think that could be a crisis simulation situation like that could be really fun for kids to take part in.
Yeah.
In addition to training youth and training parents, and one of the things that we can do is Farm Bureau could offer a seminar for
Films of if for some members that it only works to show the blood and guts. What are some other examples?
I was thinking to also rope the kids into it in that weird age group that we were talking about, the teenage years. I was thinking perhaps young farmer and rancher groups could add things to their Farm Bureau's newsletter, maybe like monthly safety tips. Just a quick little thing, that's it. Just to get their opinions in there, just in order to put that tip in whatever they put it in, they'd have to research it and they'd have to.
And I think that we can all.
Silent for 1 minute to aid the competitors in their paragraph preparation.
So if they're anything like me, every farm kid out there thinks they know what's what on their farm, and you can't really tell them anything. And I think it's the Farm Bureau's job to encourage the parents to support any safety programs, anything like that, any competitions that their children take part in. I think education is a huge part of this, because all that information that goes into your child's head about farm safety, it goes on to future generations, and that's what we need to remember.